This is unprecedented. Unacceptable.
A hierarch is dead, Commander.
His murderer was within our grasp. If you had not withdrawn our phantoms...
Are you questioning my decision?
No, Holy One. I only wish to express my concern that the brutes...
Recommissioning the Guard was a radical step. But recent events have made it abundantly clear that the elites can no longer guarantee our safety.
I shall relay your decision to the Council.
Politics, how tiresome. Do you know, Arbiter, the elites have threatened to resign, to quit the High Council, because of this exchange of hats?
We have always been your protectors.
These are trying times for all of us.
Even as the humans' annihilation filled us with satisfaction, the loss of one of the sacred rings racked our hearts with grief.
Putting aside our sorrow, we renewed our faith in the prophecy that other rings would be found, and see how our faith has been rewarded.
Halo, its divine wind will rush through the stars, propelling all who are worthy along the path to salvation.
But how to start this process? For ages we searched for one who might unlock the secrets of the rings. An oracle. And with your help, we found it.
With appropriate humility, we plied the oracle with questions, and it, with clarity and grace, has shown us the key.
You will journey to the surface of the ring and retrieve this sacred icon. With it, we shall fulfill our promise.
Salvation for all.
And begin the great journey.
Once the shield is down, we will head straight to the library. I do not wish to keep the Hierarchs waiting. The human that killed the Prophet of Regret. Who was it? Who do you think? The demon is here? Why? Looking for a little payback? Retrieving the icon is my only concern. Of course.
Hey everyone, Times Rhymes here. We're back. About time I get started on that New Year's resolution. I know I said I wanted to try and upload frequently every week, but I'll tell ya, one of the reasons why I've been timid to finish this playthrough is just because, I'll be honest with you. It's a legendary Halo, and Halo 2 is arguably one of the harder legendary campaigns, so I've just been kind of That, and I'm kind of boggled down with work, but I have some free time now, but yeah, and then I'll also give you another reason why. I'll be honest, I kind of been inundated with Halo, you know, playing Halo all the time, you know, and I guess my heart yonders for a little bit more, you know. I want to experience other things with you as well, you know, not just Halo. So those are, and then I'll be honest again. Another reason. Procrastination. I've just been kind of tired and lazy and stuff like that. But if I want to keep up with my channel, that's obviously not a healthy strategy. So yeah, I'm just gonna do some Halo for you guys, you know. So yeah, this is one of the harder levels I had in my heroic playthrough like 2 years ago now. Well, almost 3 years ago, really. Late 2012 is when I did this playthrough for heroic. So yeah. Oh yeah, nice. Get behind this pillar. Well, we can make it. Let's go. These guys are just vicious though on legendary. So, how have you guys been? I mean, I haven't really interacted with any of you all in a while. It's, I know. I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying. I'm researching a lot of things. Like, I've told you guys before that I want to start streaming on Twitch, so I'm trying to research proper ways to do so, go about it, you know, get high quality, give a high quality experience to you all. It's difficult, but I still have some research to do before I launch that. Other than that, what have I been doing? Well, I believe it was the 5th it started. I'm not entirely sure, but... Overload the locks holding it in place. Gotcha. But AGDQ was the beginning of this month. Okay, well, AGDQ was earlier this month, and that was a lot of fun. I don't know, I've just been trying to enjoy myself, you know? And I guess the idea of playing Legendary Halo and then recording it and uploading it, all that, it just kind of got to me, but whatever. We can finish this game, we're almost near the end of it anyway, so... yeah. Other than that, what have you guys been up to? Not that you can answer me in live time. Speaking of which, I don't know, Tizer and I have a project that we have going on that I'm supposed to edit if I can get the audio from him. He's just a busy guy though, and it was recorded the first week of the Halo 5 beta, the Halo 5 Guardians beta. So if that turns out well, okay. It's just gonna take a lot of editing is all. But yeah, it's something that you guys haven't seen from us before, so hopefully that's okay. And also, I just want to say that I want to plan on doing, like I've said before, I want to kind of give this channel a facelift, if you will. So, other than a few multiplayer videos sprinkled in between now and then, this might be some of the last Halo videos you see from me until Halo 5 is actually released later this year. I mean, I don't know, there's only so much you can do with Halo, and unless you have already established an audience, like, oh, you're a pro Halo player, so you can upload your matches, or you're a Halo speedrunner, so you can just upload different runs. Unless you're that, there's really not much else you can do with the Halo games. Like, if you're just I guess I'm casual. If you're just a casual guy like me, there's really not much you can do with the Halo games, and I've pretty much done all the Halo games. I guess since, what is it, ODST, Halo 3 ODST is being remade on the Master Chief Collection, I can finally finish that game. I could plug in my Xbox 360 again and get that going, but, I'd rather have it in 1080p 60 frames, you know? Because it just looks gorgeous, so that's something I'm looking forward to. Who knows? I may do a playthrough of that. If I say this is the hardest legendary campaign of all the Halos, Halo 3 ODST is arguably the easiest legendary of all the Halos. So, I mean, you'll die a few times and you'll get stuck in a few positions, but not nearly as mind-numbingly hard as Halo 2. Or Halo 1 for that matter. So basically, I'm just kind of waiting here, because I know all those Sentinels are coming. I know it's like a timed thing, but I'm just being overly cautious here, really. That's pretty much it. Oh, geez. By the way, what was I going to say? I bought a new game, so if I can record that for you guys, it'll be cool. I'm not giving any promises, but yeah. And then I have a couple other games that I want to do too. I got GTA 5, and I originally meant to do that when I got it for the 360 on launch day, but I got it for the Xbox One now, so again, it will be in even better quality. I have another game that I want to do. And then again, I said I was going to do the Dead Rising series, right? We'll see, we'll see. Like I said, I've just been kind of... Hold on. What? Welcome back. I don't know where we are into relation where we were. But into relation into, I don't know. I'm kind of frazzled right now. But anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, like some new games, right? I don't know. I've just been kind of, what is it? Not necessarily overwhelmed, because overwhelmed implies that, I don't know, overwhelmed just implies a sort of lackadaisical intent to what you're doing. But I guess for a lack of a better word, overwhelmed with Halo, you know. That's why, like, those people at 343, whoever stays there throughout 343, 343's life cycle, if you will. I don't know how long they're going to be around. Kudos to them. If they don't move on to different projects, that's cool. Because I don't know how people can stay passionate for just working on one thing for an entirety, you know? I mean, what was it? I saw this video. If what is it? It was a short video, but it was called "If 343 Were 100% Honest with Us" by, I believe, Gaming Wildlife is the channel, and it was actually kind of funny because the lady who was portraying Bonnie Ross was correct. 343 Industries, we only make Halo. I don't know. I mean, if I were a game developer and I were hired at 343 Industries, I would certainly have motive to stay there. But as a gamer, just uploading videos to YouTube, I don't know, it's kind of tiring to just go through the Halo stories, you know? But enough about that. So, another thing about part-time work, when you work part-time, and this is what most of the jobs that are afforded to you when you don't have a college education, such as myself. Not yet, at least. I'm looking forward to getting started on that. But
Our path to the library is clear. Pick you up on the ledge ahead.
okay, shut up for a sec. Sometimes you can get scheduled for damn near 40 hours a week, right? And then sometimes you can get scheduled for 20. And this last week, I had 20, and I had 4 days off in the week. 4 days. And then the start of the next week, I got my schedule for the next week. I had 2 days off at the start of the week. So, I had 5 days off in a row, which is weird. Well, and I still have tomorrow off as the day I'm recording this, and probably the day you're seeing this, because I'm going to get to editing this. But I have tomorrow, the 19th of January, off. So 5 days off in a row. It's just, if that's not a sign, and I don't necessarily believe in signs, but for lack of a better word again, if that's not a sign to progress in life and do what you want to do and get a job that you actually like, then I don't know what is, because I don't know, man. 5 days off. Well, I guess with my mentality, 5 days off is actually pretty awesome, because even if it were a well-paying six-figure office job, I don't know if I would be all too fancy of working for someone else for 40 plus hours a week, you know? But that's just my mentality. I guess I'm more of an independent guy. If I could get started on my own thing and be my own boss, that'd be great, you know? But I have no idea what I would do to be my own boss. I just want time to think, you know? One of the movies, I don't know if I referred to this movie, but I'll make the analogy. One of the movies I like is In Time, and not necessarily because it's a great story, but In Time with Justin Timberlake and Amanda Seyfried. I believe that's how you pronounce her name, Seyfried. I'm gonna go with Seyfried. But In Time, because when Justin Timberlake finally gets 100 years on his clock and he goes to the rich area, he feels like he still has to run to save time, you know? But he doesn't have to run. He has 100 years on his clock. I right now, working these just basic entry-level jobs, you know? It's kind of like, I feel like I always have to run in order to find my next, I don't know. Wow, that was crazy.